The amount of people you talk to about a zoetrope, they'll go, zoetrope? What's a zoetrope?
A zoetrope works through taking lots of still images and then spinning them very fast to produce a moving sequence.
The most challenging and testing thing has been to get that optical illusion working as well as it can possibly work without compromising the quality of the image or the aesthetic of the piece itself.
Hand in hand with other people, you think about the physics of it. How fast it needs to spin is the obvious one. How much would it weigh? Can you spin it at 50, 60, 70 miles an hour if you need to? Can you build something like that? I suppose there's so many different aspects, but it all just comes down, you finally get to a point where you're like, okay, this is what it's going to be. And then incrementally you have different problems.
The brief required a very large image and full colour and very clear, very smooth animation. These are not qualities that are normally associated with zoetropes.
The guys at Pelham were very keen for it to be a super futuristic piece and almost a piece of sculpture in itself. The whole thing sort of evolved into something more interesting than your average, the Victorian classic zoetrope, which is a black metal drum.
We built a 1/10 scale model to test the theory. It looked promising, so we went ahead with that.
I think when you look at an image inside a zoetrope, you need something that's of motion. Like they used to use horses, they used to use birds flying. Simple pieces of motion work best in this, because you can only do a 2.5 second loop. Because it's repetitious as well, it doesn't become 2.5 seconds, it becomes as long as you watch it. So you can get very sort of enthralled by it. The major challenge is just building it and making it work. To have a crystal clear image of a footballer doing an interesting trick for 2.5 seconds in a mechanical device that weighs 10 tons at 15 metres in diameter is quite an ask.